Hello, and welcome to a super special episode of So You Think You Can Fanon. Get your popcorn ready, get your drink of choice ready, because tonight we're gonna be doing something a little different. Instead of a fan fiction or any fan works that's written that we can read to you guys, we're gonna be doing a fan film, or a series of fan films, all made by the titular Randall Puff, also known as Frontier Resolutions.
I think you mean Randall Puff II.
Randall Puff II, sorry. And with me today, I have, of course, my super good friends, Jake, or Greg Chudley.
What's up?
And the true king that we all stand, Sergio.
Yes, for it is Fanon Friday, my dudes.
Is it? It's an unofficial Fanon Friday, but it's a very special Fanon Friday.
I thought we had missed a Fanon Friday. I thought this was to make
Did
up for
we?
it.
No, last time we did an SCP Fanon Friday. Remember?
Okay, yeah, I guess that made up for it. Cause
I wouldn't even consider this a Fanon. It's very far away from the work of Blade Runner.
Yes.
You know what that means? Happy Friday, everyone!
Yeah.
So, for those watching at home, being that we're going to be doing audio commentary over the Blade Randy trilogy in quotation marks because it's 2069, 2070, and then the remake of 2069. So not exactly a trilogy, a duology and the remake.
It was a trilogy. He
Once
removed the
upon a
prequel.
time.
Yeah, he removed the prequel before 2069. But I will tell you what happens in it, because it is essentially what we already learned from the beginning of 2069.
Okay.
So, before 2069 is all about how Randy became an orphan and came into Deckard's care. Deckard is the main character of the original Blade Runner series. That's all you really need to know.
Yeah, he's that big hunk.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford.
So here's my review of 2069. These are all on IMDb, by the way, the official movie reviewing site. So here's my review.
I don't think IMDb is a movie reviewing site.
Well, it's a media
you can leave
reviewing site.
reviews.
You can.
Can't argue with that.
Exactly. So here is my 3 out of 10 star review of before 2069. Improving little by little. I came into before 2069 expecting great things, as this was one that I was hyped for. As this,
Wait,
this
hold
was
on,
one I was
Michael,
hyped up.
Michael, real quick. Real quick. I just want to say something before you finish.
I was not hyped for it. I'm sorry, I read that wrong. It was one that was hyped up.
What were you saying, Serge?
So
what
what I
you
was gonna say was I saw that review when I was googling Blade Randy, and my eyes hovered in on Blade Rand before 2016 on IMDb, and then they immediately just hovered to I came.
Anyways, as I was saying, I genuinely think this isn't as bad as people make it out to be. It's perfectly fine as a short film and helps give some much needed exposition to the already exposition-filled Blade Randy 2069. The acting has improved, editing has improved, action has improved, and shots were greatly improved overall. There are some small nitpicks, as I believe that this doesn't really add much to the RCU, or the Randy cinematic universe, and the story of Blade Randy as a whole. However, I think that this was a much needed buffer before Blade Randy 2070 drops. And just so we're all aware, Randy has like a kind of like a thing where he'll like name things after himself to like for like the films and like parodies and stuff.
To emphasize
I
that
couldn't
he's
tell.
in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. So
on
this
that
is-
note, we never got Randiana Jones.
We didn't, but I'm gonna be telling you guys all about the RCU. This was a mock-up thing that we did back in ye old times of 2018, and so it starts off with Blade Randy 2069, as you do, and then it goes into the parody of Solo, a Star Wars story, Ron Polo, and then that goes into Blade Randy 2070. This was before like before 2069 was actually came out before 2070. Then after 2070, we expected that Randiana Jones and the New Frontier was gonna happen. And this is all part of Phase 1, by the way. Then there was before 2069, and then there's Randy Player 1.
Randy Player 1.
Is Randy Player 1 still up?
No, that's a joke. That doesn't exist.
Okay.
These are all things that just don't exist.
Okay.
Then there's Randiana Jones and the Portal Maker, which is how everything comes together. And then we have Randy League Part 1, where all the Randys from all the different universes come together. It's Part 1 specifically, though. After that is Polo a Randy story, followed by Randy Player 2, which will then cap off with also our Netflix series Changed Man, which isn't actually on Netflix, it's on YouTube. And then it begins Phase 2, followed up by BRTFC, which I believe stands for Blade Randy the Final Chapter.
Wait.
Waiting.
I just found another discovery.
Uh-oh.
There is a website called Tracked.tv that has an entry for before 2069, and for some reason, I believe, this site uses the logo for Kamen Rider Deno. That's weird. But the description just says, in this short film that is no longer available.
Yeah,
Randy
that's
about the events that led him to where
I think
he is.
I think that either Luke updated them or Randy updated them. I don't know. As I was saying though, through this, this is where we begin to spice things up a little bit. So, this totally fake character that gets introduced in Blade Randy the Final Chapter, called Zara, makes her debut, and she kicks off the new trilogy, Zara 2072. And then after that is Randiana Jones and the Stone of Life, because actually Randy dies in Blade Randy the Final Chapter. This is very important, very important. So then Zara becomes her own like little mini series that goes on Netflix or whatever, followed up by Randy Player 3 Civil War. Then after that is Randinator Genesis, where they resurrect Randy. And then after that is Randy League Part 2. We put a lot more thought into this than we probably should have.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh man. Actually, a little bit of trivia. The only reason Blade Randy even exists is that so if I'm remembering my lore correctly of our high school, Randy was his first project was gonna be Randiana Jones, but it never materialized. And a chemistry teacher who I will not name, to avoid doxing, I guess, was like, Randy, you're never gonna release 2069. And Randy was like, yeah, I will. He's like, no, it's not gonna happen. So Randy went out and quickly made it and posted it so he could,
Wow. So all he did. This was made out of spite.
Yeah, and then this teacher went and he played 2069 for the class so they could all watch it.
Oh god, I can only imagine what it was like to be sitting in the cinema on opening night. How was it, Sergio? Can you describe in like 3 words how it was?
Blade Randy 2069, what I thought of it?
Yeah. In 3 words.
I have 2 words. I came.
That works. How hard?
I laughed my ass off. That's 4.
I laughed.
I came.
I laughed. I came.
I laughed. I came.
Me. All right, so let's get right into this meat
All right, so for those, I don't think I said this earlier, but for those watching at home, please head to YouTube. Frontier Resolution is the name of his channel, or you can just type in Blade Randy 2069. There's the name of the video. You know you're there when it's an 8-minute 58-second video.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I should mention though that there is no physical way to watch Blade Randy 2070.
there is.
However, no, there isn't a way that you can watch it on YouTube. You have to go onto a French website.
Thank you, France.
Yep, thank you, France. But for us, I have a backup of the actual film, so I put it on YouTube. I uploaded it on YouTube, so we're gonna watch it through there. I'll drop a link in the description until Mr. Randall contacts me and tells me not to. So it is partially blocked though, apparently. I don't know if I'm able to actually watch it.
Watch what?
2070, because it's apparently blocked in certain countries.
Didn't you just...
Wait, the video
Oh,
you
no,
just
it's
posted?
fine. Yeah, it's apparently blocked in certain countries because of copyrighted material.
Oh, based.
Is it blocked in our country? Because if not, we can just use
No,
the
it's
Cine
not.
Series one.
It's
Okay.
not. But, so... on the count of 3, we're going to start the video. And then we're starting at the way beginning, so just so you're aware. And this is supposed to be a commentary. This is not supposed to be supplementary.
Also, one more comment before we begin. Imagine you're in some kind of like third world country ruled by a dictator, and you're in your house, and you're clutching the forbidden film Blade Randy 2069, and then suddenly the secret police knock open your door. Your parents are trying their best to shield you, but they bust into your room and they see you have the forbidden contraband. They drag you out into the streets.
He has the film. Get him. Because of course they're French because it's on
No, the
a
French have the
website.
film archived. You can watch it on the French
Yeah,
site.
you're not supposed to find the archive.
Oh, you're right. That's secret government stuff.
Yeah, obviously. God. Jeez.
All right.
It's like
let's
you don't even
actually
know.
begin.
Yeah, let's actually begin this thing.
3,
3.
2, 1. Starting.
I'm so excited. I got popcorn, if you can't tell.
I didn't.
So, Jake, what do you think of Dutch angles?
Dutch angles.
Yeah, what do you think of Dutch angles?
I love Dutch angles.
You want to see the best Dutch angle ever?
Yeah. Is it this one?
Yeah.
What was that? What noise did the gun just make?
Nothing. He was breathing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love Dutch angles, especially when they're in 90s skate compilations.
Why is the camera so far away?
Later in the 21st century, LA had finally been restored pollution. Pollution is no longer existent, and all crime at an all-time low. Blade Runners were no longer needed. Remaining replicants have taken their place under the human race. There was a small amount of humans, such as Randy. Deckers retired. Blah blah blah. He rescued Randy.
I'd like to imagine that this is like an alternate timeline to
To the Blade Runner series.
to where 2049 didn't happen.
What do you think of the stock GTA?
This
footage?
is GTA 5. This is last gen GTA
Yeah.
5. This isn't even like... Wow.
It's a nice establishing shot.
Why
isn't
did
it?
Pat Harshel have... That's another dead GTA. Okay.
There
I
he
could
is,
have
our
I could
hero.
have made that scene of the guy laying up against the thing dead with ketchup.
Yeah.
Can we do a shot for shot recreation of this movie?
Why not?
It'd be hard to capture how great this movie is.
Chudley Puff.
I like the script that he has. Oh, a Christian man.
Chudley Puff in Blade Chudley 2069.
Oh shit, sorry, I have a phone call.
That's Deckard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that the real Harrison Ford?
Yeah, that's him.
That's, oh my god.
It's Harry Ford. And there's a script right in front of him. Damn, you killed 4 replicants.
Imagine going to your dad and being like, "Hey dad, I want to make a Blade Runner movie."
I think this is actually his grandpa.
That's better somehow. That's so much better. Hey dad, hey grandpa, will you be Harrison Ford in my fan film?
Dude, who wouldn't want to be Harrison Ford in a fan film? Although I do want to ask for my favorite scene that we all stand in silence and watch it because it's my favorite scene. Well, sit in silence and watch it because it's my favorite. It's my favorite scene that's coming up.
Why is he mumbling? I can hardly hear him.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't understand what he's saying?
Deckard, I don't know what to do. I can't decide.
It gets better in the sequel, I promise.
I don't believe you.
What did he film this with? Why is it at 480p?
Probably his phone or his friend's phone.
What do you mean? You don't like the film grain?
You know what this film grain screams?
Well,
I don't know how to light a shot.
Big fan of the lice all over in the corner.
that phone clearly isn't on.
Yeah,
I didn't know that Deckard is a devout Catholic.
he is. Under the Father, the Son,
He
and
is
the
a
Holy
Bible.
Replicant.
He's a Bible.
The FIB.
The GTA FIB.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need it. I'm Harrison Ford.
And here it comes.
Oh, fuck it.
The my favorite scene of all time
this
ever.
is also my favorite scene.
Why did he put it in front of him? Why did he put it blocking the shot? I want to recreate this shot for shot, and I want Sergio to be Deckard. Can we get you a Han Solo Halloween costume?
Sure.
Jake, you need to stop talking during my favorite scene, the water scene. The unedited 1 minute of him drinking water. Here it is, the FIB. Pay attention to the jacket, Jake. Excuse you, sir.
Whose building is this?
Probably some fucking office building.
Ooh, look at that film grain. No lights were on in this room.
I too slap my folders onto the desk. We don't even get to see who the photo is. Oh, nice cut.
I met a replica.
Man, he just doxed himself too. This is a real place, by the way. The old gospel church. Real fucking place.
Good luck.
What do you think of that jacket?
Good luck.
Goodbye, jacket.
Goodbye, jacket. Good luck interviewing him. He's gonna be a tough nut to. He's gonna be a.
Oh no, you paused it.
I did pause it because I just want to point out that he was like, "Good luck. You're gonna need help. Interview," and he's a tough cookie to crack. And he walks in there and goes, "Do you know
Tell
this
me."
guy?" And then he proceeds to tell him everything immediately.
What do you?
Where did
is that
Randy's
now?
jacket
Sorry,
go?
we're continuing now.
It was
It's back.
back.
Yeah.
He's got his gun.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That was just a continuity error.
No. It
What
was
do you
very
think of
important.
this? What do you think of this next shot?
This one?
Yeah.
I like the steady cam. I like the found footage steady cam shot.
What do you think of this next shot right up here? After this next one, right where he's walking down. What do you think of this next shot? I want your honest opinions.
It's so badly film grained.
I like the Canada Dry in the back.
Uh-huh.
There he is, the replicant with his
He's
hacker
hacking.
background.
He's on Google.
Oh, that's it? That's how it
Yeah,
ends?
Yeah, that's it. What a wonderful film.
How
Came
did
with
Randy
wonderful
Puff? Well, never mind. Never mind. He can film it while also being in it, I guess.
He
Yeah,
also he might have
he's a
filmed Grandpa.
man. Yeah, his papa. And the editing, all done by him.
I'd like to
Oh,
point
two
out
people.
that
Written,
Pat.
directed, acted, and edited by Randy.
I want
Puff.
to point out. Let's go back to the beginning when it's showing the names and look at Pat Harshall's name.
All right.
Where was it? I think
It's
it was
a little
after
after
this.
this. Yeah, you can skip a little ahead. Yeah, right there. He's missing in. Oh,
What- he's down in R and he's up in L.
he lost his R and took that L.
Anyways, directed.
Oh, I thought
by-
I thought I was gonna say. I thought it said directed by, filmed at Metamora.
Metamora, Michigan. Randy's
It was
house.
Metamora.
Oxford.
soon to be Lake Point. Good job, just like entirely doxing yourself in the credits.
Oh, it's great. Special thanks to all. Good job, all. I want to
Good
thank
job,
you.
all.
Why did Luke give this such a scathing review when he was the director?
That's actually not true. So I'm going to start off with a few things here. So 2069 does have a lot more on the IMDb page. One of the goofs here, this is I have the continuity goof, but this is one of the biggest ones. It's shown that Luke M was the director. However, Randy Puff is shown in behind the scenes footage to be directed Blade Randy and its prequel. So he is actually the director. He
He messed it up. He put the wrong.
No, he put it in there, so that way he wouldn't have to take all the blame.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fucked up.
this is Blade Runner 2069 sits at a 2.6 out of 10 on IMDb with 11 reviews. Do you guys want to hear my wonderful review, the only review on Blade Randy?
Yes.
As somebody who hasn't seen Blade Runner or Blade Runner 2049, I went into this hoping for a cyberpunk-themed fan film. Unfortunately, all I got was a movie that failed to meet expectations. Let's start with the obvious before we move on to the film itself. The camera work for this film was incredibly off-putting. Shots felt awkward and stiff, no dynamic angles to really feel like we were part of this world, and a world that utterly felt like there was not much to be desired. As for the film itself, I will say that there really is no plot. Randy is trying to find this replicant and without trouble gets to the replicant and presumably kills it. Everything felt like it landed in Randy's hands, like the world was built up for Randy. I feel like the film needed more time to progress, so we could see Randy struggle to try and to truly hunt this villain down. But we don't. It feels like a Greek play where we are slammed down in the middle of the story and just experience the finale. I'm hoping before 2069 a Blade Randy story will fix this movie. Otherwise, it's a film that should be put off to the side.
So, I'm gonna preface by I understand this this budget. His budget was a ham sandwich in the coins that he found in his couch, but it's horribly shot. He's indecipherable at the beginning. Whoever filmed Pat Harshall, hats off to you for making us actually be able to hear him. But Randy's over here like,
Deckard, I'm trying to find a replicant.
No, Sergio, I can understand you. It's more like
I need your help finding this replicant. I don't know what you want me to do. I think we should really just look somewhere.
this video is unavailable. Video unavailable. This video is not available. Do you have it
as
unlisted?
Yeah.
That might be why, to be honest.
I don't want to make it public.
Let me see if I can just pop the Cine series link in here.
I don't think you can.
I mean, if you have the extension, he can.
That is true.
The Watch Together extension.
I do have the extension.
This episode isn't sponsored by Watch Together. However,
Yeah, it just popped up in the thing. I'll keep it paused for now. You just have to hit open and it'll open in another window.
Okay. So, as I said before, so you're gonna have to watch this on the French site.
Cine series. If you just type in Blade Randy 2070 in Google, it's like the second result.
Yeah. So, yeah, Blade Randy 2070 is the sequel to Blade Runner. Or not, sorry, Blade Randy 2069.
But it is
Again.
the sequel to Blade Runner, technically.
Yeah. Probably the worst choice to name your series 2069.
yeah, when you told me about it originally, I figured it would be a parody. But because
No,
you know
it's
it's
trying
like
to take
haha
itself seriously.
69. But no,
Oh.
it's bottom text.
It is bottom text.
Give us your unabashed, objective thoughts on 2069.
I mean, what do you want me to fucking say? It was not good. At the least, as bad as it would have been, he could have dubbed over the lines that were hard to say very easily. Would it have sounded good? No. Would it have been okay?
I think my, do you have a favorite quote? I think my favorite quote is, from Deckard. You need any help, kid?
Yeah,
Followed by
you need
Randy
help,
said,
kid.
thanks but no thanks, Deckard, I got this. And Deckard says, I hope so.
My favorite quote was
Brooding Voss water drink.
that. Just drinking the water.
The water scene's everyone's favorite. Alright, so are you ready for this masterpiece?
I mean, no, but yes.
Alright.
Alright, we're starting.
Alrighty, I'm ready.
15 minutes of pain.
15 minutes of love.
Ominous music.
Yeah, ominous music. The Frontier Resolution logo is coming in.
What that font?
It's a snazzy font.
I didn't like the E's.
Here's the definition of replicants for you.
Yeah, it's at the beginning of every Blade Runner movie.
Wallace is overthrown, and the son of Tyrell takes place to claim his empire. Randy has now killed the replicant, broke code 13K6Y, and he has to be executed for his ways. Blade Randy.
It's not illegal to kill a replicant.
No,
I'd
in
like to
this
point that
universe it
out.
is. In 2069 it is.
But it's
Was
2070.
did he shoot that eye shot? Because that was actually pretty decent.
No, that was just
I-
ripped right from Blade Runner.
Oh, it was? Okay, I was gonna compliment him.
What
But
do you think of that tripod stiffness?
I mean, it's better than his shaky ass hand from before.
Why the fuck is the world purple?
He put a filter on it, bro. This is what
I mean,
LA.
yeah.
This is LA. What do you mean?
Oh, right, I forgot LA's purple.
LA is notoriously purple.
There he is.
Randy, wake up, you're driving, or I guess somebody's driving him.
He's
Yeah, you're not-
driving.
Yeah, he's not driving. He took an Uber. Even though I think it was previously shown that he was walking into the building. The
Front aux
input.
input.
Somebody put in an aux cord. Hey, dude, could you turn down the Blade Runner soundtrack just a bit? Hey, Uber driver, turn down the Blade Runner soundtrack just a little bit.
No, I'm the the Uber driver's like, I love this song.
I have to play synth only. It's the only way for me to
I
survive.
love Blade Runner 2049 synth noise.
Yeah, I like.
Why did he
Got
like
his gun
fell
again.
back asleep?
What if this is all a dream? Oh, I like being able to see nothing. Oh, there he is.
Is this supposed to be the scene at... Yeah, this is the scene at the...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's a shot for shot.
It's better. I'll give him that.
He's typing
He's
something
actually
else.
hacking.
Yeah.
He,
Oh,
like,
there it is. Look at
he
that
went on
shot.
like Google Chrome hack thing. That's a different guy.
No, it's the same guy.
What did he just say also? The punch sound effect.
Randy's getting his ass beat.
Oh,
That's why he got his ass beat
he
so
couldn't
hard.
have used a heavier sound effect for the punch.
He got his ass beat so hard he's limping. He was punched so hard he limps.
He got shot and he just fell over and then got back up and now he's holding
I
his
like
shoulder.
that the gunshot doesn't
And
even
now
sound
he's-
like it's from.
Now he's not holding his shoulder.
He was frozen in place. He was frozen in time while he took the shot.
I like how the replicant like leaps over the fucking thing and then he like carefully climbs over and then down.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He was
we got
frozen
a
in
year-
time while I took aim.
Like a year has passed. We're back
Yeah,
at
this is-
Randy's house. Randy turned a light on.
Now it's red. The world is red.
He looks like the kind of guy to be a mattress on the floor kind of dude.
Yeah, I kind of fuck with that. I like the off-key piano choice.
It's not off key, it's just a really strange key.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I too wash my face when I'm after a nightmare, because that's what they do in the movies.
That is what they do in the movies. You are correct. Is Decker dying? Or what,
No.
What are those?
He was just having PTSD. What do you think of this shot?
I can't see.
This empty glass that he has, and he fills up the already filled up glass.
I would be able to tell you my opinion on this shot if I could see what was going on in the shot, but unfortunately,
He poured nothing into a glass.
it's so
That was
dark that
already
I have
filled.
no idea what he's doing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What is the like random beeping?
It's part of the soundtrack.
The like hospital beeps?
Dude, look at this contrast, dude. He bumped up the contrast on this one.
Ooh, you know he's wants it to look cool because he bumped up the contrast.
Yeah. You know you're in a flashback when everything's purple. This is the present now.
I
Everything's
love
not
beep.
purple.
Yeah, everything's brown like Gears of War.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think of that jump cut?
The future is brown. The present is brown, I guess. You know what I mean.
Yeah. It's a dark place.
Such is the life.
Yeah, it's also brown. You're right.
Yeah, the present is brown. Is that a different person for Decker?
No, it's the same person.
guy.
I like how far away we are. You could tell he's looking at the script on the laptop. The
All
shot and color correction on all of these shots are different. And it bothers me.
the background noise on that mic for like a split second.
Yeah. Outcome.
I like how off center that fucking the left angle shot is. Not this one, the
It's
other
back.
one, the reverse shot. Why can't it just be shot reverse shot, not shot fucking wide shot then reverse shot?
Because I like the one frame of it being a different shot.
Yeah.
Cause
I
shot,
really like this
also,
fake alarm.
Cause shot reverse shot is boring. Obviously.
Just some goons
Isn't it
chilling
that
outside.
the same replica he just killed?
Yeah.
What?
Well, that's why they're replicants. Dude, that
Why
one guy
was
got one
Randy
tap like
getting
a pussy.
touchy-feely with that assassin.
There was actually some pretty good fight choreography on that one.
I mean,
It's not hard to sell a fake
yeah.
blow, but like that fake crack was pretty good.
why he needs a new sound effect for punches? Cause that's not what a punch sounds like.
I like that schlick.
If you want to make a punch sound heavy, like sound like it hurt, you don't just.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
the guy
Randy.
lifted his head up and he snapped his neck.
Ooh.
Oh, he's really hitting him. I like the ketchup squirt sound effect. Everything's brown again.
Nice airsoft gun.
He's got an airsoft gun. And here's a guy that's coming in behind him.
Don't even think about it, Deca.
Don't even think about it, Dicka. The outskirts of LA.
My favorite.
I know where this
locale.
is.
Yeah, it's the
I've been
outskirts of
here.
LA.
I've been to the outskirts of LA.
Me too.
I don't hate this coloring on this shot.
I do.
I mean, I do, but like I don't. Like it looks like it's a photo, but it's not like cinematic. Where's the black bars, you know?
You know, I realize that the first 6 minutes of this movie, nothing happens.
Yeah, that's all of Blade Randy. I don't know what you're expecting. The first half of the film, nothing happens.
What do you mean the first half? I think you mean nothing happens. All he's done is kill 2 people.
No, he killed actually
quote
3.
Unquote people.
He killed 3 people so far in this film.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, I've actually been here. I've been to the filming sites. I want to get a picture of where of every shot where Randy was, so I can have I was there
I was there.
photo. Yeah, I stood where Randy walked away in a very begrudging way.
Well, the color correction was brown and he's limping in the
Yeah.
middle of the road.
This is the road to OMS, Sergio.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, this is the bus route.
I've seen OMS exactly 1 time.
It's pretty good. I just think it's really funny because I immediately recognize this and it took me out of the film. My immersion
is
broke.
shattered.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Oh, there's a shadowy figure following behind him.
Oh no, he's getting faster. Randy.
Randy, watch out, you're gonna get mugged. I like the shaky cam on him.
Randall
Yeah,
Puff
it
gets
adds
sexually
anxiety to the shot.
assaulted.
He's chasing him now.
Imagine just like driving by this and you just see this and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
call
see, here
the
it is.
police.
There's the sign. Ye big old sign.
But yeah, they're in front of OMS at night.
Yeah. I like the loss of sound effects and the gentle kick to snap his neck. This is so... Isn't it weird to just see this in, like, a film? It's like, wow, I
Yeah.
went there. And now he's there?
Is he
I was
recreating the end of 2049? He did.
Was that... Oh.
They got him.
This is my favorite...
What's with the
This is
mask?
my favorite. Yeah, this is my favorite editing. You see that black bar there?
Yeah.
That's where the script was.
What? Okay.
You can tell by when he looks down.
me my
See?
face.
It's so obvious that he's hiding it too. Oh, here's the plot twist.
No.
Here's the big plot twist. I bet you weren't expecting this.
Randy is a replicant.
Yeah, Randy's been a replicant this entire time. Big reveal. It's almost like he was copying another Blade Runner movie or something.
Blade Runner 2049.
Or, you know, the original Blade Runner.
I mean, both.
I like this soothing sax.
Wonder what he took it from.
I'm so excited for whenever he finally releases Blade Randy 2071, or the final chapter. Gotta cap off the series.
2070.
It's such a good series.
To be continued.
See, it's gonna happen.
Those are the last 3 words I wanted to see.
Oh my god, this is another 15 minutes where nothing happens.
No, we learned exactly one thing about the plot.
Yeah, we learned that Randy is a replicant. And I like the soothing sax still.
Yeah, and we're listening to some nice jazz too.
Okay, I'll give our boy Randall one thing. This was better by a slight margin.
What do you mean? This was a fantastic film. Do you wanna hear my review on it?
Absolutely.
So I gave it 2 out of 10 stars.
Oh.
Blade Randy 2070 is a mess of a short film that is attempting to continue the story of Blade Runner. I have never watched Blade Runner, so going into this, I have no idea what the universe was or what exactly was happening. Thus, the series is rather lacking in terms of standing on its own from the official series. While Blade Randy was a cult classic form of a meme, Blade Randy gives more time to the awful writing and poor performance of the main cast of characters. The action scenes lack the full power and hits of each punch, the damage of each bullet, and the character of each combatant. While Blade Randy 2069 had an ironic enjoyment of just how truly bad it was, Blade Randy 2070 is a hot mess that needs a retouch. And it seems Randy will never get to that if he finishes the story with the tone he has set. Not looking forward to Blade Randy 2071 or whatever he calls it.
It was beautiful.
Thank you. But you know what else is beautiful? What else is beautiful?
What?
Bat's eyelashes. A break.
A break.
Yeah, we'll catch you right back after this break. And welcome back to So You Think You Can Fan. We took our little potty breaks, our little break, except for Sergio, who's a Chad. So, we're gonna start up 2069, the official film. This is a canonical, apparently to our canonical lore, this is a remake of Blade Randy 2069, but it's not supposed to be Blade Randy. What are your thoughts on this choice?
Is it
Sergio?
not? Is it no longer a Blade Runner fan film? Is it now just its own
Yes,
thing?
it is. It is an original film.
Interesting.
What do you think of the choice, Sergio? Do you think that's a good choice?
Yeah, being that he didn't really do much with the Blade Runner property to begin with.
Except for steal a character.
Yeah,
I mean, use a
I'm
character.
I'm gonna go into it with some open eyes because I think he made this when he was like what, like 18, 19. How old?
Roughly, yeah.
No, he'd either be 18 or 19 because he's 2 years younger than us.
I mean, already looking at the preview, this looks significantly better.
Yeah.
So we'll see if the quality has indeed improved. Are you guys ready to start?
I am as ready as I'll ever be.
I was gonna say, I'm not a big fan of the choice to ditch the Blade Randy series. I wanted a final film. That's all.
Alright. For those watching at home, we are starting in 3, 2, 1. Play your video.
Is it buffering for you guys too?
A little
No.
bit. It's playing
There
right
we
now,
go.
though.
There we go. It just started for me.
In the year 2069, a new law was established. All things of color, such as plants, buildings, and products, were to be destroyed by the government's private authority.
Wait, what?
This was an
Sergio
attempt
is
to drain
dead.
people's emotion as well as brainwash them so the government could have complete control over society.
They destroyed
Without color
all the
and purpose.
buildings?
This is just the
Yeah.
giver, isn't it?
People would lose a reason to fight for what they love.
I'm having Last Jedi flashbacks. I don't want to.
So starting off, if this film isn't in grayscale, I'm gonna be mad.
This is the giver, isn't it?
Is that what The Giver was?
Yeah, everyone saw in
are
black
you
and
also
white.
Not, okay, it's pulling up to something because I was like,
Oh my god, it
Randy
just got
shooting
so
from
much
his
louder
whole-
out of nowhere. What? It just like
definitely-
jumped like 10
Yeah.
decibels. I had to
Ow.
turn it down
There
further.
he is.
His car is red.
It's not black and white. I'm mad.
He's got his old gun.
It's a remake. It's an alternate universe. Think about it.
You should have. I would have gotten a new gun prop, but that's just me. Is this a green screen?
No, I don't think so. Why would he have a green screen with a car?
I don't know. It looked like a really weird shot. I don't know. Why would he do a
He's got
lot
that
of the
dark
things
blue
he does?
Titans filter over it.
Fuck Batman.
Fuck Deckard.
I'm still mad there's color, even though it says in the lore that there was
I see
supposed to be
green.
no color.
I see a green hose. I see green
I see
grass.
I see brown dirt, but I
brown
don't think that could
dirt.
be
Is
counted.
brown is brown a color legally in this universe? Who knows?
You know, I would consider
There'd be a
it.
lot
I
of
feel
dead
like it's a very
minorities in
sad-
this universe if that were
I
the
don't
case.
like that. No, I don't like that joke. It was a bad.
I'm here. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sergio approves of this message.
It's okay. We're 3 minutes into the film and something's gonna happen. I swear.
I don't know, man.
It's shot better.
It
It
is. It's still too dark to see anything, but there's no film grain over the shot.
Oh, something happened. Oh shit.
Whoa, what are you doing to Randy there, buddy?
Whoa. I'm getting a little handsy with Ramsey.
Killing him with my penis.
I'm killing her.
Randy
with
is just
my
out
penis.
cold. Okay. Why does Randy have like no endurance in these movies? He goes down so easily.
Is he small?
He can't
seems
be a Gary
small.
Stew. He can't be a Gary Stew.
I want to say Randy's only slightly taller than I am.
Okay, I believe that. No offense.
He pulls out a bomb.
He pulls out another gun.
Randy's got 2 guns.
What's in Randy's trunk?
Oh, dude, the
right
fucking
hook.
bass boost punch.
Those are
You wanted
some
harder hits.
weak-looking punches.
It
They
looks like he
sound-
actually clocked Randy there.
They sound a little heavier.
Why is he bubbling again?
What is he just...
They do sound.
It's the forest.
The legendary forest of legend. I remember this shot. This is from 2069. He was running through here, and there was a Dutch angle.
Bring back the Dutch angle. Hashtag justice for Dutch angle.
Justice for the Duchess. I don't know what happened in between him punching some dude and the plan. But it's a purple plant.
Oh, it's so artsy. It's so artsy. He's playing with the fun. He got, and then he
I'm
gets
trying to figure out what
poison ivy.
the I'm trying to figure out what the influence was from 2069.
Is he green screened? Is he not actually in this forest?
I can't. That's what I mean. Like it looked. I think he is, but it like same with the barn. It looks green screened.
This doesn't look real. This one doesn't look real. You can tell by the fact that the color grading is off.
Yeah, he should have color graded it the same
Unless
way.
that's actually like a vision or something.
Yeah. If not, what the hell? That's not real.
Exactly. It's all fake. He's actually doing editing. Never mind.
Like,
I wish there was like TV static and like
no.
scan lines and stuff on this actual like picture. No, I can't have that.
No.
Oh, I love the audio difference.
Wait. His mission was to destroy that purple plant in the middle of the forest?
Yeah, no color.
I mean, it makes sense.
This vision of a pond that tells you no.
If you
That was a
will.
flashback. I will.
Full of life and color and plants. Everything I'm not supposed to have. Don't. I wanna.
Don't
I wanna
drive
make a
blindfolded.
statement. Don't drive blindfolded.
Only Randy can do it. He's cool enough
Yeah,
to.
Randy's the only one.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly could you guys be missing out on?
There's something we could be missing out on. What exactly could we be missing out on?
What exactly could we be missing out on?
Jesus
It's
Christ.
a fucking mic quality boost. Look, we're like halfway through the movie and something happened. I mean, it's happening near the third act, so
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you.
thank you for telling me this stuff. Go fuck yourself.
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
Who was that guy he beat
That was
up?
Kyle.
I like
I
this
don't know.
shot. This shot looks good.
Yeah.
Not that one.
Why
That
wasn't
one,
it
though.
raining on the plant? Or was
Because
he
it's a
it's a
vision.
flashback. It's a flashback.
It's the place
yeah.
he's imagining.
Yeah, if only there was like a white gradient. The car's saying hi to you. Now
Just
it's
this
pink.
imagery of him being disgruntled in the rain, and then he's in his car running the
I too get
wipers.
disgruntled in the rain. It feels like only one of those headlights is actually
Sometimes
working.
when I need to feel, I just get out of my car and I just stand in the rain with no coat. What? No, can you speak up? What?
It's about a job he's about to complete.
No, I
hesitate.
can't hear you. Hello? Mr. Puff, can you speak louder? You can't just mumble.
There he is, in the one place that hasn't been touched by the government.
Farm trademark.
I mean, he was at a farm twice this time. But now, he's in full color. At another farm.
At another farm.
I really like the epic music in the background for this scene.
I don't know how to say this. He kind of reminds me of your brother, but white, Sergio. He kind of looks like a white Carlos. Like, just a little bit.
2069. This feels like the first act, rather than like a full film. You feel me?
Yeah.
Oh, it is Randy Puff
Guys,
the second.
Randy Puff 2 just dropped.
Yo, let's go.
Oh, that guy. I remember him.
Kyle Smigelski. Okay, now that we've watched this, it's time to go into the next video that
Hold
Watch
on.
Together wants us to watch. Dueling Town
Hold on.
Hall's Cold Open SNL.
Hold on. We have to see if there's going to be a to be continued. Or an after
think
credit
there is.
scene.
I don't think there is.
Alright, Jake,
Aw,
start us
damn.
off. Your thoughts on 2069, the official film.
It was better made. The keyword is made. That's all it was better at.
He has a really terrible sense of pacing.
That he does.
It's he shows up to the place, fights a dude for some reason, and then drives to destroy this plant in the middle of the woods. Can't. Calls up Kyle on the CRT television.
Hey,
and
Kyle.
goes, dude,
What the
like-
fuck is up with this fucking farm?
he's like, dude, do you ever hesitate when you kill
you-
a plant? He's like, dude, it's a plant.
No.
Do you ever
It's more like.
it's like, do you think like,
It's really hard to kill the plant sometimes, so I'm just wondering if you ever hesitate.
yeah?
Yeah. Like, I
Think
feel like
so?
his biggest issue among, like, even, like, the weird, like, the... I don't want to say that was badly written. No, I do. It was... It was really incoherent.
Yeah, it's an interesting concept, but done really wrong.
I think
This
his
is like-
big
Because it's black
thing...
and white.
TV turns on and it's just, hey Kyle, hey Randy, have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
It reminds me of this scenario. So imagine you're watching an episode of the hit Disney Plus television series The Mandalorian, and our hero, our protagonist, John Anthony Mandalorian, is in the cockpit of his ship, and he's like, "This is John Anthony Mandalorian requesting for touchdown on Tatooine," and then over the comm you just hear, "Niner, I read you loud and clear."
For those of you who don't know,
I read you loud and clear, Niner. John Anthony Mandalorian out.
for those of
His
you who don't
biggest
know,
issue is
Niner
that-
Niner is a... Sorry, I was trying to explain Niner to the people. For those of you who don't know, Niner is a thing that came up during the Star Wars D&D campaign that Jake and Sergio were a part of.
Yeah, Sergio was the DM, and I don't remember who... I want to say I started it because I'm dumb, But I had to talk. My character is a Mandalorian, and he had to talk through like a comm. So I was just like, oh shit. And it just kind of became a thing.
So yeah,
Yeah.
whenever somebody in our campaigns talks over the intercom, I should probably set my microphone down so I'm not all close to it. We just go, niner,
Do you copy?
Niner.
But yeah,
There's a Sith
Sorry.
apprentice in the hangar bay. Could you get someone to take care of that?
there's a Sith apprentice killing everyone in the room. Do you copy? Yeah, Randy's biggest issue, like, you just can't hear him. He talks, and he's like,
I need you to tell me what to do.
I thought you were gonna say anything for a solid minute, and I just thought you were. It was because it was so quiet.
It's really, what's going on? What's the plan? Please tell me.
and he, like his music, he's like, boo, and then he's like talking, but it's like completely overpowering him. So he's like,
Boom, 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 ba-dum-dum-dum, ba-dum.
like I feel like if someone were to ever interview him like for this, it'd be like, so Randy, what was your inspiration? And he'd be like, yeah, I just really like Blade Runner, and I just thought I could make it. And
I'm trying to figure out what the
Like
framework
what?
does.
speak,
Like, speak, boy.
speak up.
I was trying to figure out because it says on the IMDb page that 2069 was had Blade Randy 2069 as its framework, but I don't see it. I don't see any of the influence from the original Blade Randy film in this.
Well, other than having a similar looking gun prop and returning to the Forest trademark.
Oh, and also don't forget about the titular character model.
Yo, what if we kissed the Blade Randy Forest?
Yo, what if we
Don't
kiss?
joke about that.
Michael, since I think you know the area better than you, do you know where the Blade Randy Forest is? Or where it might be?
I don't actually.
I'm sure
I don't
it's
know where
just
the
a
Blade Runner
random
forest
forest
is.
by his house.
He said it was
Like-
filmed in Metamora, so maybe it's over there.
Yeah, I don't know where that is,
Perhaps.
bro.
Well, I can tell you that the she-beast lives in Metamora, so
Oh,
there's
gross.
that.
Could you DM me what the she-beast is? Because I don't understand what that is.
Alright, let me message you.
Hi, shovel motherfuckers. So, oh, okay. So, yeah, but that's what I think of the film. If I had to rate it on our scaling system, I would put it at a flat fucking 4. There were some things to enjoy about it, but overall, I didn't have a good time.
Like, I wouldn't call, like, here's the thing, like, I feel like a lot of the stuff, like, we review and we give really low scores is because it's a combination of, like, really bad and really cringy. And this was bad.
But it wasn't cringy.
I wouldn't call it cringy, though. It was
No,
just
no,
mediocre.
This was significantly less cringy than the other Blade Randy films.
But like
Like, this was
even like all of them aren't super cringy. They're just like the only
Bad.
reason they're cringy is because they're just like a teenage kid trying to make a like fan film of something, and like
And now he's
I can't
he's
I
an
can't
adult.
fault him for that because I used to do that too. Like I used to make fan films with my brother, and now my brother graduated with a degree in film. Like
Yeah, that's
you've
what-
got to
I mean, I-
start somewhere. It's just like
Yeah.
he could have started with a lot worse. It's just like it wasn't
Yeah.
great.
He improved slightly now that he's an adult who probably put a bit more effort into this. He needs to learn how to film things and mix his audio properly.
Now this might come as a surprise, but Blade Randy, it kind of I feel a little sympathy for that film. personally for me, because I made a James Bond fan film called 006. It was really bad.
I mean, I saw your one, the one where you and your friend Joey were
Yeah, no, that wasn't
detectives.
a fan film. That was a
school project.
that was an
right?
actual that was an actual project.
But that was better shot and better filmed than
Well, I mean,
Blade Randy.
For starters, Joey is kind of a cinephile, and
He masturbates
he's
to
also
films.
no, he's not that kind of cinephile. I mean, he's
He
really
loves
big
film.
into he's really big into watching films, and he understands a lot of that stuff.
Because I went to Joey's channel now that he's like at school and is like making like short films with like his film class. He's gotten a lot better. So
Yeah, he is.
hats off to Joey.
He is someone who watches bad films and
Also,
studies
I
film
think
a bit.
I think I've sent Sergio this, but I don't think I've sent it to you, Michael. Here's the only I think YouTube video that I've acted in on my brother's YouTube channel from when he was 14
Damn.
that exists, and it's 9-year-old me. So like,
Cool.
it could have been this bad,
That is true. Now,
but like, it was
as I
just
was-
fine.
as I was
But
saying
I
about
think
Joe,
there are very basic things that you should do even if you're a teenager in high school making a film. Like I don't know anything about making films, but I believe that you should be able to see what's in the shot,
Yeah.
hear the
Yeah.
dialogue.
As I was saying though about Joey and his filmmaking, he's someone who studies film and genuinely has a big interest in film. Like he wants to be a director. That's like what his main goal is to be.
Mhm.
But like while we were doing our during our time doing, because we did a podcast before we graduated called Two Amigos, where we just talked about stuff, mostly pop culture, but we just kind of talked about stuff. And it was originally supposed to be kind of like a behind the scenes sort of thing for him, where we just kind of talked about what it was like making the single film. But he's got a lot of knowledge on like film and what have you. Like he's very good at it, and I think it's mostly just a lack of budget that's keeping him away from being able to actually make really what he wants to do. But he's really good at like comedy and stuff.
How would you think if somebody walked up to Randy and was like, "All right, Randy, $10 million, have at it."
I don't.
Do you
I
think
still
he would
think.
improve?
I don't think so, and here's why.
I don't trust it.
I think he would make the same mistakes just with more money. I still think it would very much be like, I don't think he'd know what equipment he'd need, and so he'd still be like filming him, because I'm assuming he would be his main character again, and it would be like, sure, a really high quality camera, but he would still he'd talk and he'd be like, I just need you to tell me where I need to go.
I feel like this would happen. I'm gonna use an example. There was an episode of Kamen Rider that me and Matt and Phoenix were watching, where basically so in the episode we're in like the police like headquarters, right? And one of the female police officers gets up, and the camera guy's already kind of shaky, and he starts following her around the room as he's walking, and then the camera it goes out of focus for like 5 seconds as he's continuing to follow her, and then just goes in focus. I feel like that's something Randy would end up doing, even if he had like a really nice camera to record this with.
to begin with.
his projects, his camera, no focus. I think what the big takeaway here is you got to start somewhere with all this stuff. Like, I think everyone kind of has to start somewhere in general when they're making things. That way they can understand what they're doing, and then they can get better because of it. Because, like, we wouldn't have, like, just a few of the really good shots of 2069 without him fucking up royally through 2069 and through 2070.
Yeah, but I'd also like to point out that this came out in June, so
Yeah, but
I mean, maybe he got better in The Detective, which
The Detective is
is
actually like a horror film, I think.
which is 3 weeks ago, and that one's actually in black and white, like this movie should be.
How long is the runtime of The Detective?
It's 15 minutes.
Okay, so it's another short film.
Yeah.
I think another one of the big problems that Randy tends to run himself into is because usually a story, another big usually, tends to be in a 3-act structure, and he doesn't really have like a second act. It's more of like Act 1 and then Act 3.
I'm clicking through The Detective, and I gotta give it to him. His cinematography in this movie is really good, actually.
Is it his cinematography or is it just
I
something?
mean, I don't think he filmed it himself, but it's it's filmed and edited by Randy Puff, so I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah, they get a lot better.
I can't. I have it muted. I'm just kind of clicking through it to see the shots. I don't know if he's mumbling through it or not. There's
Probably
some
is.
shirtless Randy in here if you're into that.
Oh fuck! Don't say that too loud.
Like as long as
But-
he's improving, and that's good for him.
Yeah, as long as people.
But like critically speaking, like these three weren't very good.
That's fair.
Because like obviously the bar was set pretty low for 2069, and then he went way below the bar, and then for 2069 the bar raised because it's like, all right, Randy, you're 18, you seriously wanna try to do this, and then he shot below the bar.
I suppose so. Yeah. I think the main takeaway that I can get away from all this, again, as I said, was like the act, or like Act 1, Act 3. Like there's no Act 2. There's no like really long chunk that feels like it's actually getting us
I want
to
to
there.
see how he'd pace a feature-length movie.
That is something I'm also curious about.
Is the pacing issue just that he doesn't know what to do when he has to make a 15-minute film?
I don't think I don't think he should be limiting himself if he is. Like, if you're making a film, I think you should probably, actually have that kind of Act 1 to Act 3. I think he just needs to start focusing more on, like, the smaller stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Like, he has a lot of really big ideas that he can't really do with the budget that he has. Which is, like, a paperclip and maybe, like, $5. And, like, when you looked at, like, he started, like, a mini-series that he never really continued, which was Changed Man, which is significantly better paced than the other films.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it actually has, like, I mean, it's not as hard to pace a miniseries as it is a movie, because with a TV series, you can always just kind of lead into the next one. But, like, with him, he actually, like, kind of paces it better than his other films, and it's not even as long as his other films. It's weird. But I will say that if you, I think that people should support him. And
We hope that Randy gets better.
I personally want a shirt of the water scene.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. But besides that, I think that was nice. I didn't actually watch 2069 before watching this, so these are all like genuine reactions. I'm not watching The Detective because I'm pretty sure it's a horror. But apparently it's better, so.
But yeah,
Filming wise, I'd have to actually watch it with audio to give my opinion on it.
That's fair.
I think that's all we got for now, though. I think come back next week for our shot-for-shot recreation of Blade Randy 2069 in Minecraft.
I don't agree to this.
Too late.
It's a lot of building. We gotta build the entire fucking forest.
Before we go, I'd like to do a discussion on our favorite. If you have a favorite fan film that you've seen.
Have you seen
Sonic fan
the
film.
Corridor Digital Spider-Man fan film, Cake Day?
No.
That.
The Sonic fan film.
Why? Why would you?
Because Sonic's design is the most god-awful thing I've ever seen.
I also want to give the, I have to shout it out every time when we're talking about fan films. Shout out to Astartes, the best Warhammer 40k fan film. I think they just announced a sequel.
That's cool.
I'm gonna
Isn't
bring
that
up,
like all animated too?
Yeah, by one guy.
It's fucking Pog.
there's a Warhammer short film that I really enjoy called Guardsman. There's an Imperial Guardsman. He falls through like a hole, and he's being surrounded by the Tyranids, and he's obviously like surrounded, and he's trying to survive, like just like shooting them off of his position as they circle around him, and then a Space Marine comes in and just helps him clear out the Tyranids. It's really well done. Although the
cool.
CGI on the Tyranids is a little iffy. You don't see them for the most part, so it's fine.
There's probably a reason for that.
Yeah,
Probably.
and that there's a Star Wars fan film that its name eludes me, but it's a fan film of they recreate the fight between Ben Solo and Jaina Solo from the last Legacy of the Force novel. It's pretty good.
This is not a fan film, but it is a film by fans for a certain property, and that's literally every single Nerf gun fight movie video thing that's been out there. I remember watching them when I was like around like 8 or 10 at like Jack's place, Snatchymon.
Yeah.
We would during like sleepovers, we just found them on YouTube, and they were the coolest things ever. Like they're like genuinely like really well done and well choreographed and stuff, and it was super cool. I think a lot of the people that used to do them have moved on. I think one of them, CA Cox 97, if I remember correctly, is actually going to study for film.
Ooh.
So yeah, Nerf fights are really fucking cool. That's all I got.
That's all I got too. Sergio, anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, I got shot down for recreating it in Minecraft. So come back next week while we recreate the entirety of Blade Randy 2069 in Fortnite.
I was gonna say
See you
Terraria, but that
then.
was like, okay, bye.